All right. So in this video, I want to teach you how to reprogram your mind for success by doing the opposite. I'll tell you what I mean. So there's this framework and this method called inversion thinking that I learned from Charlie Munger. And what inversion thinking basically is something like this. So if you want to make your marriage a lot better, instead of asking yourself, what can I do to have a healthy, amazing marriage, you'll ask yourself, what can I do to fuck up my marriage? Because innately, what we do as humans is we're great at finding problems and terrible at finding solutions. So we harness this innate ability, use it as leverage to transform, all right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tell you how to reprogram your mind for failure. So if you wanna fail, this is how you do it. And at the end, I'll flip it and I'll tell you exactly what to do. Just try to follow along. Step 1, if you want to reprogram your mind and fail, get into a terrible routine. Create a routine and make sure it's awful. It's awful. Make sure you wake up late. Make sure you don't brush your teeth. Make sure you don't do this. Make sure you don't even shower. As a matter of fact, stay inside. Don't do anything. Get into a god-awful routine. That's step 1. All right, here's the next one. Create destructive habits. Don't pick up habits that will help you. Just don't do it. If you want to fail, do not adopt any habits that will help you transform. Just keep doing the same messed up thing and you'll be good to go. Bad habits. Make sure those habits are so bad they destroy you. They suck the soul out of your eyes. They make you not want to live. They make you not want to do anything. That's very important. Next one. Say you'll do something and never do it. That's very simple. Whatever you say you're going to do, please make sure you never act upon it. Just talk. Always talk about doing things, never act. Always make sure if you want to fail, talk, never act. Never show up on time. Look, if you want to fail, I need you to show up late. Don't be precise. Show up late. Be sloppy. Never be on time. Never be concise. None of that. Just show up late. Be sloppy. Lie to yourself. This is very important. I need you to look in the mirror. If you want to fail, I need you to look in the mirror. I need you to lie to yourself. This is very, very important. It's key. Because when you lie to yourself, you warp your own reality. Now you don't even know what's truth and what's a lie. Now your world is twisted and warped and you're just doomed and you're destined for desolation. That's a good one. That's very important. Don't get any sunlight, for crying out loud. Look, for crying out loud, if you want to ruin your life, stay inside. Get pale. Don't step out in the sun and get that good vitamin D. Don't do it. Get away from any light. Just stay in the darkness. If you want to fail, stay in the darkness. Don't go outside. Don't talk to no one. Don't look at the light. Just darkness. Stay isolated and locked in your home. Look, this is one of the most important things. Because if you're isolated and locked in your home, you become antisocial. You have no people skills. You can't talk. You're awkward. You're weird. You make no connections. You don't network. It's very important. It's fundamental. This is quintessential for failure. Make sure you stay inside. Lock yourself in the house. Don't do anything. Never leave the home. Stop learning. If you are all about failure, stop learning. Think that you know everything. I need you to assume that you are the smartest person in the world, and I need you to just stop learning. Just stop. You're the smartest. Stop learning. You don't need to learn anymore. Just, we're done. We're done. No more learning. You're smart enough. You're good to go. Start tomorrow or never start at all. Start tomorrow. Look, if you want to fail in life, just start everything tomorrow. You want to get in shape? Do it tomorrow. You want to become a better wife or a better husband? Do it tomorrow. If you want to change your life, hey, just do it tomorrow. No time today. We don't have time to do it today. Why do it today? You can do it tomorrow. It's so much easier to do it tomorrow, yeah? So just do everything tomorrow. That's an important one. Consume content and don't do anything about it. This is one of my favorites. Look, if you want to fail, I need you to watch all the podcasts, listen to all the audiobooks, watch all the motivational videos, watch everything. And don't do anything with that knowledge. Don't do anything. Just Just watch, get the information here and don't act upon it. This is crucial. This is important. I need you to do this if you want to fail. Listen to people, get valuable information, read quotes, read books, listen to audiobooks, all this stuff, and just don't fucking do anything. Don't take that knowledge and integrate it into your life. Just don't. Why would you? We're trying to fail here. Surround yourself with people who are not winning. Look, there is no better way to fail than surrounding yourself with a bunch of losers. Just surround yourself with losers. Surround yourself with people who have no people skills, who aren't trying to become successful, who don't have a good mindset. These are great people. Like, I need you to surround yourself with them. We're trying to fail here. So look, identify people that are just mediocre. They don't think on a different echelon, and they behave like the rest of the masses. Identify these people, find them, and I need you to just be their friends and surround yourself with them all the time. Very, very important. Very important. Once you fail, quit. Look, if you fail once, just stop. Just give up. Like, seriously, the best way to fail is do something once, end up failing, and just give up. Just give up. Don't even try to get up again. It's pointless. It's so useless. Just give up. There's no need for you to try and do something again. You failed. It's faded. It's not meant to be. Just don't even try it a second time. Look, why bother? Why bother? You failed once, accept the defeat, and never try again. All right. Expect the world to treat you kindly. Look, you need to have this bizarre, irrational, nonsensical idea that the world is kind and it will cater to you. I need you to adopt this framework because that's the best way to fail. I need you to reset your expectations. Look, I need you to think like this. The world is a nice place. It will cater to me. Whatever I want, it will give it to me, no matter what. And it's gonna do whatever I say. The world will help me. It's nice. It's here for me. I need you to adopt this framework. It's literally the guiding principle so that we can fail. So adopt that framework, okay? Wait for something or someone to come and save you. There's no better way to fail than just sit down and just smile and wait for something in the cosmos to come and transform your life, or wait for a fairy godparent to come and magically snap their fingers and automatically transform your life. There's no better way. So just sit around and wait. Trust me, if you want to fail, believe me, I need you to do this. If you want to fail, just sit around, wait for a miracle to happen. And you'll see right before your eyes, like, how amazing this tactic is. Be mediocre in every facet of your life. I mean, that's self-explanatory, man. If you want to fail, why would you? If these are the qualities of high-performing people, why would you want to be up here? Just stay right here. Just be normal. Sometimes even worse than normal. Be below average. That's the best way to fail. Like, that's so easy. Just adopt that, and I guarantee you'll see magical things happen. Be normal, be mediocre in every facet. Every facet, just trust me. Be lazy, like extremely lazy. I don't need you to be ambitious. Screw motivation, don't be disciplined. I need you to be lazy. I need you to be addicted to comfort. Like, seriously, whatever's comfortable, get addicted to it. Netflix, chips, laying on the bed, not doing shit with your life. Be lazy. And if you're not lazy, then hey, you're gonna succeed. And we're not trying to succeed here, we're trying to fail. So hey, look, I need you to be lazy. If you're not already lazy, dude, freaking be lazy. We're trying to fail here, okay? Do things that you know will not help you progress. Just hypothetically speaking, let's say we want to become successful. And part of it would be getting into great physical shape. Yeah? Why would we go to the gym? That's upward spiral. That's progression. We don't want that. We want downward spiral. We want to go down. We want to be stagnant and then go down. So don't do anything that helps you progress. If you think about doing something, you're like, will this make me better? Throw it in the trash. Do not do it. Don't do it. Working out? No. Reading? No. Nothing. Nothing. Don't do anything that helps you progress. Next one, destroy your reputation with people. Hey, reputation is everything. You get one. If you fuck up, they will see you that way forever. So make sure you fuck up that reputation. Make sure when you present yourself to people, all they can think about is all the bad. That's a very great way to fail. Destroy your reputation. Destroy it. Reduce it to rubble. Next one, wait for perfect conditions to start changing. Look, I mean, why would we sit around and act regardless of how we feel? Oh man, that's what successful people do. No, we're not trying to do that. What we're trying to do is fail and be unsuccessful and become desolate and depressed and anxious with no hope and aimless. That's what we're trying to do. So again, wait for perfect conditions. Just sit here. If things aren't going perfect in your life, there's no need to act. Just wait. Just sit here and say, okay, let's just wait for something perfect to happen. Just sit around and dance. Wait for something perfect to happen. You'll be just fine. You do that, you'll fail a whole lot faster than you can possibly imagine. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait. Next one, spend all your time doing things that don't fucking matter. Look, there are things that matter, and how I define what matters is this gonna help me in any way, shape, or form progress, transform, or grow? There's some things that matter, and there are some things that don't. Don't do anything that matters. I need you to just waste time, right? We all know that we can't buy back a second of time. We all know that the older we get, the more time we wish we have or had. We know that when we're 70, we're gonna trade everything just to be young again. So look, waste your time. Do shit that just that don't matter. Like complain, vent, watch a TV show when you should be going and doing something with your life. Look, like do those things and you'll be just fine. I'm telling you guys how to fail here. This is some real stuff. Next one, make sure you cannot function unless you are comfortable. Look, I get it. Life is tough. Look, if you're not comfortable, just don't fucking do anything. Sit down. Sit down and just drift away. Why would you want to take action? That's what successful people do. We don't want that. Fuck that. If you're not comfortable, fuck it. Just go to your room, turn on Netflix, and eat some popcorn. And drink some freaking Gatorade. Who knows? All right? So those are all the ways to fail. Now, let's invert this. So we know what to do to fail. Now, we're trying to succeed. So let's take everything and identify a solution and act upon it. So here's what you do to fucking succeed. This is what you need to do from top to bottom. Instead of getting into a terrible routine, create life-changing routines that help you progress. Look, if your routine is terrible, that means you have no structure. Sometimes we need structure. We need a little bit of structure with a little wiggle room, a little freedom. And that helps us abide by these structures. And that gives us a little bit of discipline. It's a framework, a foundation, so that we can freaking progress upwards. So hey, you want to succeed? Create life-changing routines. Instead of creating destructive habits, adopt habits that will actually benefit you. And this is not one of them. Don't go get in the fridge, reach for the freaking Coca-Cola when you know you're overweight. Like adopt habits where you're like, oh snap, look at me, I'm changing. Adopt those type of habits. Instead of watching Netflix, go walk. Go freaking run, right? Instead of say you'll do something and never do it, if you're gonna say you do something, freaking act upon it. Do it. Whatever you say you'll do, you better do it. And do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. Instead of never showing up on time, like show up on time. Be precise. Be right there. 100% all the time. You got to show up at 9, be there at 8:50. Be the first, show up on time. And be the last to leave. Hustle, grind. Instead of lying to yourself, hold yourself fucking accountable. That means look in the mirror. Don't tell any lies. The last thing you need on your path towards success is to delude yourself. Warp your own reality to where you can no longer tell the difference between a lie and the truth. Hey. You want to become successful? Look in the mirror and be real with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Tell yourself, hey, I'm full of shit and it's time to fix it. Next one, be honest with yourself. And get some freaking sunlight. Do not stay locked in, isolated in the dark. Man, go get some color. Go. Vitamin D. The sun is great. Take some of her energy. You need it. Go step outside. Go walk. Go on a hike. Get some color. Break a sweat. You want to become successful, the least you can do is step outside in the real world. No animal in this freaking world besides us, no creature goes, today I don't feel like it, man. I think I'm going to just go inside. There is not a single creature that goes, I don't feel like it today. Every single creature behaves exactly how they were designed to behave. And they are integrating themselves and they are playing a role in the entire animal kingdom. Is the hierarchy of the animal kingdom, of nature. They all play a role. They don't just step inside the house and turn on Netflix. Start now, not tomorrow. If you want to become successful, do it now. Whatever you want to do, do it now. Procrastination is the arrogance of thinking you have tomorrow to do something that you can freaking do now. Do it now. Do it now. Why are you waiting until tomorrow? You don't have tomorrow. And even if you do, are you that lazy to where you couldn't just start now? Do it now. Do it now. Consume content and act upon the knowledge. This means, look, if you're going to listen to a podcast, you better not fucking listen to another podcast until you practice every single thing in that podcast. Until you take all of that information, integrate it, make it a part of your persona, yourself, your identity. Practice it and adopt those things. Don't move on to the next book, the next audiobook, the next podcast, the next piece of content until you fucking do everything in that one video or in that one book. Yes? Surround yourself with winners. Look, hey, if you want to succeed, surround yourself with winners. The last thing you want if you are trying to succeed is surround yourself with Kevin Kev or Devin Dev or Johnny John. And all they're talking about is some BS. Don't surround yourself with losers, man. Surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with people that are always talking about money. Surround yourself with people that are always constantly trying to grow. Surround yourself with open-minded people. Surround yourself with people that are growth-minded, that are long-term oriented, that are all about upward spirals and progression, that do hard things, that enjoy doing difficult things, that are people of their words. Surround yourself with people that hold themselves accountable. And anyone that doesn't do those things, get the fuck out of here. Get them out of your fucking life. It's very simple. If you fail, keep going. Hey, look, if you want to fail, just accept failure and stop. If you want to succeed, understand that failure is a prerequisite for transformation and success. If you fail, there's an opportunity to learn. Identify what caused you to fail. Hey, let's try this one more time. Let's try a different method. If you fail, that does not mean, hey, this is not meant for me. If you fail, that means, hey, let me try this one more time. Let me see if I can adjust. Let me see how I can make this better. And then I will succeed. Look, that's how you win, baby. That's how you win. The world is cold. Expect that. Look, if you want to fail, I need you to expect the world to cradle you and feed you milk through its titties. That's the best way to fucking fail. To win, reset your standards and your expectations. And understand, the world is fucking cold, man. It doesn't care about you. It's brutal. What you give, it's what you get. It's freaking brutal. It will break you down, like to the bone. That's normal. Expect that. And when you expect it, when the world starts breaking you down, you're like, oh, it's pretty normal. I expected this already. No one will come to save you. Act now. So instead of waiting for someone to save you, understand that no one's going to come and save you. You can sit here, wait for some magical force in the cosmos to come and rescue you, and then next thing you know, you're aimless, hopeless, and you want to die. Or you can realize that no one's going to come and save you. Nothing out here is going to come to save you. You got to save yourself, so do it now before it's too late. There is no divine intervention. There is no magical fairy godparent. It's just you. So do it now. You got to save yourself. You got to save yourself, man. And I know we all just want someone to come and rescue us and hand us just this beautiful life. It's just not going to happen. If you want that life, you got to build it yourself. And hey, if you don't want to build it, look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm weak. I'm inadequate. I'm a loser. I was never destined for anything, because look at me. I can't even do something difficult. I want someone to save me. Look at me. I'm pitiful. And when you do that, I guarantee you'll be one step closer towards success. Have exceptionally high standards. Look, if you want to fail, accept mediocrity. If you want to succeed, have standards that are so freaking high that people are like, damn, like, don't you think that's a little too much? No, I don't. I like things done right, and I like things done perfect. And if it's not right or perfect, we're going to fucking do it again until it's right and perfect. High standards. Uphold that. Especially if you're going to be a leader, man. Like, hey, we're going to do things my way. This is how I like it. And if you don't like it, here's the door. And if you don't want to walk through the door, let's do it again. Since it's not perfect, do it again. Let's make it perfect. Have high standards and never lower your standards. Keep them high. Don't be lazy. Do the hard things. Look, we already talked about it. If you want to fail, I need you to become addicted to comfort and laziness and just avoid anything difficult. If we're going to succeed, I need you to freaking do hard things. Don't sit here and be addicted to comfort. Go. Don't be lazy. Go. Embrace hard things. Challenges should ignite something. It should ignite something right here. It should get you anxious and riled up. Step towards that. Confront it. Do things that will result in progress. Look, Netflix and a bag of chips will result in nothing. Maybe doing 50 push-ups or 50 squats will actually result in something. So hey, maybe use your brain and say, what the heck am I doing right now? Is this gonna result in any type of progress? And if the answer is no, don't fucking do it. Do things that will help you go this way, up. We're all about progress. On a long enough time horizon, if we implement little goals, slowly progress, congratulations, I'll see you at the top. Protect your reputation at all costs. If you want to be successful, you got to protect your reputation. Look, we have one reputation. Protect it. How people see you is how they will always see you. So if you're doing business with people, if you're a terrible business person, they will forever know you as the terrible business person that cannot show up and cannot hold it down. Do you understand? You protect your reputation at all costs. That means you develop a face, a mask, you give it to the world. Look, we get it. All of us are flawed. I, for one, don't give a fuck. Because I will show people that you can be vulnerable, genuine, let people see a side of you that only you know, and you can still fucking succeed. As you guys know, I'm very vulnerable, I'm very open, and I tell you this all the time. We have three faces. The Taoists believe that we have a face that we show the world, a face that we show our loved ones, our inner circle, and a face that only we know. I give you guys fragments of the face that only I know. Like, I'm vulnerable. I give you guys fragments of that. Not all of it. Now, you guys can't handle all that chaos. Trust me. You may want to, but trust me. No one should deal with that burden. But I do that because I want to show people, look, if you want to take the vulnerable approach, show people your true self to a degree, it'll work. Because there's some people in this world that appreciate the vulnerability, the honesty. They just like real. They're real, so they recognize real, right? And so it all depends how you want people to view you. But your reputation is very important, so you protect that. You hold it near. Regardless of circumstances or conditions, just fucking start. Look, I don't care how you feel. I don't care how your home is. I don't care your environment, your circumstances. The truth is, you can do something. If you want to wait and sit around for perfect conditions and circumstances to come, then you'll be sitting there waiting forever. And then you'll be 80 and then you're about to die and you're like, well, I probably could have done something more. Don't wait. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Just go. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of what's happening, regardless of the lack of happiness or motivation, just if you act, the moment you're done and you act and you accomplish the task and you get it done and you execute, you'll be like, look at me. And you get to look in the mirror and say, you bad motherfucker. You get to look in the mirror and say, you bad boy or you bad girl, whatever. All right? So just act. Regardless of how you feel, just act. Spend your time doing what matters. Well, what matters? The shit that's going to help you progress, man. That's what matters. Spend time doing that. If you're doing anything that doesn't help you progress, you're wasting time. And you can try to buy back time, but you can't. Unless you build a time machine. And if you end up building one, contact me, because I want to invest. Look, spend time doing what matters. And what matters is the thing that helps you progress in every facet. So physical, go train. Mental, silence, gratitude, appreciation, right? Belief, strong belief, focus, yeah. Smile and be happy, that matters. Spend time doing more of what really matters. Last one, be able to function and perform despite how you feel. If you predicate everything on how you feel, then you'll never act, because we are bipolar creatures. We feel influxes of emotions. We'll be happy one day, now we're sad one day, now we're angry one day, now we're motivated one day, now we're lazy one day, now we're this, and now we're this, now we're ambitious one day, now we want to grind, and now we want to just throw our life away, now we're depressed and we're anxious. And we're freaking bipolar creatures because nature is constantly changing. Nature, to a degree, is bipolar. And so if we exist as a fragment of nature, that means we are also constantly changing. People call that bipolar. It's not bipolar. It's constant change. That's all it fucking is. It's constant change. We copy and paste what nature does. Nature is not bipolar. We call her that, but she's just constantly changing. Always keeping us guessing. And so we keep ourselves guessing. We're always changing. It's okay. That's normal. You're not bipolar. You're just behaving in accordance with nature. That's it. You're not bipolar. So, I told you how to fail, and I told you how to succeed. That's called inversion thinking. It helps. If you can't identify a solution, it's okay. Figure out the problem. We're good at figuring out problems. So, if you're skinny, like me, 175 pounds, and you want to get big and all muscular and jacked, don't ask, how do I get jacked? Just ask, well, what do I do to keep staying skinny? Oh, well, don't eat, don't train. Okay, now that we see don't eat, don't train, oh, shit. Let's train and let's eat. Oh, what? It's phenomenal, is it not? Now, let's see. Let's use something more broad. Let's say you're depressed. Okay. Instead of saying, how do I get out of my depression, say, okay, what can I do to worsen my depression? Well, probably abuse substances, probably keep staying isolated, probably don't be grateful for shit, probably doom scroll through on social media, probably overeat, probably look in the mirror and get insecure, probably keep comparing ourselves to people. I think if we keep doing that, we'll probably stay depressed. All right? Probably focus on all the bad that's going on in our lives. You do all that, you'll be depressed. And so now that you've identified the problem, invert it and go, well, if I focus on the bad, I'm depressed. Let's focus on the good. If I want to keep staying depressed, that means don't be grateful. Start being grateful. If comparing myself to people is making me depressed, holy shit, stop fucking comparing. It's actually that simple. We don't act because we have this idea that if we do act, we'll be insufficient and we won't be enough. And that's why we don't act. We get unmotivated. We're like, there's just no way I can do that. But you can. Like, you actually can. You haven't done it yet. In your head, you created this false reality of you actually doing it. And you failed in your head. That's not reality. That's a warped reality. It's all right here in your freaking head. So hey, don't let this thing screw you up. You got this, man. I hope you guys take some of these principles and adopt this framework. Hey, it's helped me. It's so simple. I'm all about simplicity, right? If you can't take something, simplify it to where people can understand it, I think either one, you don't understand it, or two, you're doing it wrong. Success is simple. It's predicated on action. My job and my goal here is to break down why it's so hard for us to take action. And again, it's so hard for us to take action because we think about all the things that can go wrong. Again, it's our innate human behavior to always identify the wrong. It's okay. Take that, use it as leverage. I'm all about leverage. Leverage is less output for the same amount of input. That's what leverage is. You need leverage. Are you going to be the one pushing the boulder up the hill? Or are you going to be the one to let it roll down the hill and just have it naturally take its course up because of momentum? Leverage, okay? Leverage. That's the video. Adopt that framework, man. Tell me how you like it. It's definitely helped me. Let me know how it helps you. Peace out.